welcome to today's vlog. I did not plan on vlogging today, but I'm heading to a little lake trip with my family and I'm packing up my stuff, and I was like, I should just pull out my camera and film this. So right now I'm actually uploading a video. I'm uploading a fall reset vlog. I finally did a full reset in my apartment from top to bottom, and I did that because I'm gonna film an apartment tour. Or I don't know if this video is going up before the apartment tour or after, but I just know I'm gonna film one soon after I get back from this trip. But yeah, I'm uploading that right now and it's almost done. My eyes are fried. I've been editing. I've been putting off filming this apartment tour because I knew I wanted to do a fall reset, and it takes a lot of editing to do a fall reset. Not only that, but a fall reset takes about, I think my footage was like 3 or 4 hours long. And on top of that, going down and editing it down, it's just insane because it takes me 3 to 4 hours to film it, but then when I cut it down, it's like 20 minutes. And it's just like, oh my God. And trying to find the music is the most tedious part. I was going through, because I get a lot of questions on where I get my music from. I honestly just take a lot of time to look on SoundCloud, and the reason why it takes so long to find music is because a lot of stuff gets copyrighted. So I have to literally go through SoundCloud and download a song and then upload a little draft or a little fake video to YouTube with the song just to see if it gets flagged. And yesterday when I was trying to find music, every single song was getting flagged. I think I downloaded like 10 songs, and it takes forever to upload the video, see if it gets flagged. And it was just like, okay, this is exactly why I was holding off on it, but it's done now, and I'm so glad that I got that over with. Any routine-based video that y'all see, just know that whoever created it took a very long time to record it and to put it together, because they are a pain in the butt to do. I kid you not, but they end up being so worth it. The last reset video that I did performed extremely well, and I did it last fall. So I'm like, I know it's gonna be worth it, but I'm just like, ooh, it's a lot of work. First thing though, I want to show you this because I think it might be useful to some of you guys. So I used to have a stick-on, well, I don't know where it's at, but the Octo Buddies that you put behind your phone, these. So I had one, and it was kind of annoying to use because I had 2 of them stuck together. That way it would stick on one side, and then the other side I can use to stick on like my mirror. Or if you don't know what these are, by the way, it's a little sticky thing, and this sticks onto windows and doors and all kinds of surfaces, and you just can film outfit videos or talk to the camera or whatever, and you don't have to worry about having a tripod. I had bought 2 Octo Buddies and stuck them together from the back to back, and then I would use that to be able to peel it off, because I don't like having the Octo Buddy on my phone all the time, because then if I stick it in my pocket, it's bulky, or it's just annoying to have it on there all the time. And it also looks funny because it's just like, it's in every single picture that you take and stuff. So I'm like, there has to be a solution to this, because I don't want to have an Octo Buddy stuck on my phone at all times. So I went on Amazon and I got this phone case that has a magnet, right? So it has the magnet on the inside, not right here. And that's another thing. I was looking for a phone case that had a magnet, but the magnet didn't show on the outside. So from the outside, it looks like a regular phone case. 1 second. Every day. I hope they're okay. Whoever they're going to, I hope they're okay, but this happens every day. Okay, so this has the magnet on the inside, right? Okay, so that's step 1. You put your phone in there, blah blah blah. It looks like the same phone case I had before, but this one has the magnet. And you can also use this if you have a magnet in your car, like the holder or whatever. Perfect, right? The Octo Buddy. So I found one that has a magnetic background. You see the circle and the little line, right? And on this side, it has the stick-on thing. So all you do is place it here. It sticks on, and it sticks on strong. It's not gonna fall. And then this, you stick it on your mirror, your window, whatever surface works with this, and you can film and record yourself. I just had to share that because I used to struggle with like trying to figure out how to make my Octo Buddy work, and this is a nice solution, just in case anybody needed a little tip there for recording certain content. But anyways, okay, let's head to my room. Wait, no, let me post this video first. This is a priority. Actually, I can't post it yet because I have to wait for the monetization thing to finish. Packing. Here's what I have. I'm mostly excited to show you what's in here, and then this new bag that I got from Amazon. I got this when after I went to Miami with my girls. Shelly, one of the girls that I went with, she had this backpack and I was like, where'd you get that from? And she's like, Amazon. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it because it has a bunch of compartments. I love the look, of course, but it also has this thing where you can put it into your suitcase. You can slide it on there and it stays. So I am putting this to use for the very first time. I have all of my stuff right here that I'm going to pack. I'm keeping this trip so light because it is a family trip, and honestly, we're not going to be doing anything aside from being at the lake and drinking and eating. So I'm keeping it so casual. I'll kind of go through like what I'm taking with me. First though, I want to show you what's in my makeup bag, what I'm packing. I am taking some makeup wipes. I might just take one actually because I have a few in here, and my thing is I don't want to risk running out, so I'll just take one of these. These are my favorite makeup wipes of all time. They never break me out. My favorite facial sunscreen lately has been this one from Kiehl's. It's the Better Screen UV Serum Sunscreen, has SPF 50. This just makes my skin glow so much. So I talked about this, or I briefly showed it in my last vlog, but I want to show you exactly what's in here. So it opens up, hold on. So it opens up just like this, and it has a few different compartments. It has these two small ones. It has a zipper, clear pouch in the center, and then on the side it has more compartments. For this trip, and honestly what I kind of always have in this bag is all of my everyday makeup. I did take some things out just because I don't want to carry too much for the trip, but for the most part this is what I like to keep in here. So I have a beauty blender sponge, which I need to wash, and then I have scissors, eyebrow scissors, and tweezers somewhere in here. Where are they? I don't know where they went. They probably fell somewhere, but I keep those in these two pockets on the side. For face primer, I have this one size. I normally don't use face primer, but this one right here is too good not to. It really does help with controlling my oils, so since I'm going to be going out to the lake, I figured this one would be good. For foundations, honestly, I'm probably going to just use a bunch of concealers, but I have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This one just keeps my skin and my oils at bay in the shade Syracuse. And concealers, oh, I also have my Hourglass one in Golden Tan. This is the shade that I use right now for the summer. And then the Vanish concealer from Hourglass in Beach, and the Tarte shade, actually no, I'm gonna take the Tarte one out because I don't need that. Fenty Beauty concealer in 310W. To bronze my face, I have the Vanish Warm Almond foundation stick from Hourglass, and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Maple. Eyebrow stuff, the Anastasia brow definer in medium brown, and the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3. And then to set my brows, I have the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. Brushes, I have a few, mostly Real Techniques Makeup by Mario. I have both of these from Makeup by Mario. And then I just have an eyebrow brush and a blush brush. This is the MAC 129S. These are all the brushes that fit in this little pouch right here. And then on this side is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is the vitamin C one. More brushes. These brushes don't fit in this pouch because they're a little bit too long and fluffy. So just a heads up, not all brushes are gonna fit here. They do have a larger size of this though, if I'm not mistaken, but for the small one, you are gonna be a little bit more limited. So just keep that in mind. Oh, my tweezers, they're right here. I'll put them over here. Of course, trusty Sephora Micro Smooth in 58 Almond. I use this to bronze my face. And then to blush my face, I have the NARS blush in Obsession. This blush is very pretty and perfect for summertime. Lip stuff, oh, of course, Laura Mercier translucent powder. Can't go wrong with that. And in this pouch or pocket, I have most of my lip things. I probably don't need to take all this because honestly, I'm just gonna be wearing lip gloss most of the time, but I like to keep it in there just in case. So I have a few lip liners. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Hot Gossip. This one's really good. I've been using it a lot lately. The Fenty Beauty Traced Out Lip Pencil in Extra Thigh. MAC Cork, MAC Strip Down. I don't need this one in there. It's the Color Pop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. I'll just keep it, that's fine. And then glosses. This is a good one. Anastasia Caramel. This is also a good one. I got this one recently, the Ulla Hendrickson Strawberry Sorbet Hydrating Lip Treatment. And the Buxom Lip Gloss in White Russian, other favorites. Pixie Beauty's Clear Plus Hydra Lip Treatment. They recently sent me this one and I've been using it quite a bit. And then I just have MAC Creme de Nude and this Eczema Honey Lip Balm. And that's everything. All this makeup fits in there. This is pretty much everything I need to complete a full face, whether I'm doing something super, super light or something a little bit more glam. I don't have any eyeshadow because I don't really use a lot of eyeshadow with my lash extensions now. And so all of this kind of covers my bases and it all fits in this bag. So I'll link this bag down below. It fits quite a bit. I kind of tempted to get the large size sometimes because I'm like, you know, if I want to add a little bit more, but isn't this the cutest? And it just looks very classy, luxurious, but for the price, I was like, oh yes. Let me put all this in there just so you can see that it all just fit. As far as everything else I'm packing, so I have this duffel. I don't know where I got this from. Obviously this, I'll link it. I got this big bag from Target. It's from Sonia Kashuk and I love it. In here I have all of my toiletry stuff. I'll show you some stuff. So I have some brushes, sunscreen, body moisturizer, body wash, shampoo. I have them in these travel containers. Toothpaste. By the way, I keep this bag packed at all times just in case I need to go somewhere. It's already ready to go. I have a mini Osea. You guys know I love this. I feel like I look really red. Hairspray, toothpaste, soap, conditioner, edge control, toothbrush, face moisturizer, poopery, deodorant, a headband, shower cap, and in this little bag I have stuff. Oh, I have makeup wipes in here, so I'll just include whatever's left in this one. Okay. So here I have makeup wipes, booty wipes, and an edge brush, a mini one. I got this at the beauty supply store. It's so cute. It's tiny. I don't know if it's focusing, but it has the part to do your parts, and then it has two sides and hair ties. All of that fits in here, and like I said, I just always keep this stuff packed just in case. And I still have room in here for other stuff, but I don't like to put all kinds of stuff that I don't use for real. I just keep it very, very light. This I'll put it in here, and then I'll put my clothes in this one. Okay, so on the side I'm gonna put all of my underwear and bras and all of my swimsuits. I have a few tank tops, one dressier top, a t-shirt, and then an Aritzia tube top bodysuit. Pajamas, one set because we don't need to be doing the most. I'll wear it for 2 nights, I'll be fine. Some shorts. I can wear these to the lake or I can just wear them to be casual. I have them in this color too. 2 more pairs of shorts. So I have a pair of 5 shorts. It's gonna be like 110, 15 up there. This is a 47 hat, and this one, I don't know where. Shoes, slippers. I do not like walking around hotel rooms without slippers, so I'm taking these ones with me, my checkered ones. and then 2 pairs of sandals, my Tory Burch sandals, and then these I got from, I forget how you pronounce it, Tikes, T-K-E-S, Tikes. I do want to take some nighttime outfits. This dress, I think I got this at a small boutique. The tag says pretty garbage. And then I have this black dress. I think I got this. Ooh, the lighting's terrible in this corner. Hold on. Girl, okay. This black dress, I think I got this at Ross. I did a campaign with them a while ago and I loved this dress, and I've worn it already like 3 or 4 times. You guys probably haven't seen me wear it, but it's just very girly and cute, and I can put on a bun just like this, do my makeup, and put on some sandals, and I just look very girly. Before I do that though, if you have an iPad, don't forget to download your YouTube videos that you want to watch for any trip. That way you can watch them. I just need to wait for those videos to finish downloading, but while I do that, might as well come on here and have a chat because we have some things to talk about. If you have me on Instagram, you probably already know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm just going to drop the ball on you guys. I might be moving back home. Let's let it soak in. And I'm really making light of the situation because at this point I am just very tired, and I'm just like, it is what it is. This is life. It's fine. So if you have no clue and you're like super lost, so I posted a video on my Instagram. I started a new series, by the way, on my Instagram called Life in 30s, and I figured with that series I can do a little bit more storytelling and get more personal with you guys with my posts, because yes, I love posting pretty things and me feeling cute and a good outfit, but I also sometimes want to get a little bit more personal and connect with you guys on a different level than just looking cute. So I'm trying to incorporate that, and in that series I basically am sharing with you guys things that I'm learning in my 30s. I just turned 30 this past February, so I think it's the perfect time to start the series, and it'll allow me to share a lot of things within that series because I'm not limited. So in there I'm planning on talking about dating stuff, life stuff, work stuff, anything that any thoughts that I'm thinking, anything that I'm experiencing in that season of my life. I want to share it with very aesthetic and cool videos. So tying into that, I posted a grocery restock, and I originally posted that video with just a cute song, no context, and I deleted it because I'm like, no, we're gonna get real and implement the Life in 30s series into this video. And so I re-uploaded it the next day. First off, it's performing a lot better than it was with just the song over it, and on top of that, it just resonated with you guys a lot better. And in that video I was talking about how life has felt very off in the sense of my work environment. This year has been so slow, y'all. First of all, before I even tell you when the last time I got a brand deal is, when was the last time you saw me come on here or on any of my platforms and say, this video is sponsored by whoever? I'll wait. It's been forever. I want to say the last time I got a brand deal or posted about a brand deal or got paid by a brand was in April. We're in September. That means that money has been going out, okay? And nothing has been coming in since April. Imagine not getting money or a check since April and you're in September, y'all. Luckily, I had money saved, okay? And I was like smart enough in that aspect to where I wasn't just living month to month, which is smart. That's what we should be doing as adults, is having savings just in case. But since April, that's insane. So I'm now in a space where I'm like, I'm not about to spend all that I have, just trying to maintain the things that I want versus the things that I need. It doesn't make sense. I love my apartment dearly, and For the very first time, I actually felt like I want to live here for longer than a year. And you know that is rare for me. I move every year. I find a new apartment. I'm like, okay, I find something that I really, really like. This time I was like, okay, I feel like I can be here for like 2-3 years. And now here we are. So I don't know. I know there are a lot of lessons behind this. Aside from, you know, just being super smart with money, aside from that, but there are other lessons behind this that I'm taking note of, that I'm like, okay, this is what's meant for me to learn in this season. And it's been very, very eye-opening, to say the least. But you guys were, for those of you who have me on Instagram, were so supportive about it. And even you guys on YouTube, I feel like you guys have sensed that, well, I told you guys that things were very, very slow, and I was just kind of like starting to get a little bit worried. And I've been praying on it. You guys have been praying on it for me, and thank you for that. We've all been like, a miracle's gonna come or something's gonna come. Let me change my battery because it's dying, but that's the like mini life update. I'm leaning a lot more towards it just because I know it put me in a much less stressful environment. I'll be able to actually live a life of a little bit of leisure, take the weight off of my shoulders, relax my mind, and not have to think about every move I'm making. I need to breathe. I need to breathe for a second. I have been so stressed behind the scenes. Okay, I changed my battery. But yeah, that's just where my mind has kind of been. I feel like it just seems like the right choice. And surprisingly, I'm so at peace about this choice. You guys probably looking at me and like, oh, she seems so like excited and happy about it. I'm not excited about it. I'm just at peace about it. I'm trying to really just fall back and let things go the way they're meant to go. I've just continued to work hard. I've been posting more consistently. I've elevated my content. Somebody actually left a comment under the video and they're like, you know, I'm surprised that deals have been so slow, or that work's been slow, because I've noticed that your content has been, you know, elevating. And I realized that I'm not alone. I actually had a few people reach out to me. I had some people call me, some people text me, some people will message me, and they were like, I'm on the same boat. Like, this year has been so slow, or I just moved back home, or I'm also in the content creating space and this is what's going on with me. And I'm just like, oh wow, okay, so I'm not alone. And it's crazy because I just would have never thought that some of the people that reached out would be on the same boat. And so it's relieving in the sense of like, okay, I'm not alone. But it's not relieving because I'm like, dang, I wish we weren't going through this. But it's just the reality of life. Obviously, it's gonna be a different lifestyle in the sense of like, I'm accustomed to having my own space and certain things that I have in my space, and it's gonna be an adjustment, but it's gonna be temporarily. This, I don't know if I'm gonna use this opportunity to save up and buy my own space. I guess we can talk about this too, because for a very, very long time, I've always just felt very weary about finding or about buying a place on my own for some reason. I see myself doing that with my partner, or well, with my husband, okay? Because I'm not buying a house with somebody who's not my husband, and that's on that. But I find myself buying a home with my husband, or a condo with my husband, and obviously the husband has not entered the chats. And so I got to be patient in that aspect. But the reason why I have found myself, you know, kind of hesitant is because I think about it in a safety aspect. Having an apartment on my own, it feels very, very safe because I'm in a large complex. We have high security, there's cameras, it's a lot safer. I don't have to even think about safety unless I step outside. Obviously that is a big relief. And I think about buying a home or something that does not have that, and it makes me very, 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 very nervous. It's just something that I've always been really nervous about, naturally. I think a lot of you guys can probably feel me on that. And secondly, I don't see myself having a whole home on my own. Even living in this apartment was a big adjustment. And it's funny because you always, or a lot of us always look for bigger and more. And now that I have a bigger apartment, I'm like, well, this is a lot of space, and it's just me, and it's just little old me. And so having a house, I'm just like, whoa, how am I gonna feel then? So yeah, I'm saying that to say I don't know if I'm gonna use this time to save for a home, or if I just want to save in general and just do lots of traveling. I feel like my mom's like, well, first off, my parents are extremely supportive of the idea. They're always like, just come back home, just come back home, just come back home. Like, even when I'm not even thinking about it, they'll like prop the idea. My dad specifically will prop the idea in my mind, like, why don't you just come back home? And they are very, very, very supportive, which first and foremost, I am very lucky and grateful to have that, because I know a lot of people don't even have that chance. Aside from them being supportive about it, they are like, you know, maybe you can use this time to just explore and travel. My mom is always like, you're always just home, and you're always around just home, and you need to like put yourself out there and go out and explore and have fun and travel and meet people and all those things. And I don't do a lot of that stuff because I've always been afraid of this moment. And even with being afraid of this moment and being careful, I still ended up in this moment. So it's like I should have just enjoyed anyways and just gone out and done all the things anyways. Maybe I'll be able to use this time for other things that I've been wanting to do that I haven't had the chance to do, because I'm constantly like, okay, what if this happens? What if that happens? And XYZ. It'll also give me the time to just rest and be and breathe. A few years ago, Sabrina would have been so embarrassed, so ashamed, so overthinking this. And a few years ago, Sabrina was that way, because it's not the first time I've had to go back home. Last time I went back home because I had just left a relationship and I was not in a space where I wanted to be by myself. And so I went back home until I felt like I was ready to move out. And then I've been living on my own for the past like 3 years. And now I'm just like, okay, I feel like I need to go home because it's a smart thing to do. Love this for me, love it for me. So this time filming an apartment tour is going to be a very bittersweet one, because for the first time, I don't want to move. So I'm pretty bummed about this one, but I know that this is going to bring something that I can't quite see right now. It's not quite tangible. I can't grab it right now, but I know something is coming from this that I'm going to be very, very grateful for. And those of you who end up sticking around with me through this journey will also get to see that whenever that comes. And that's just what I'm telling myself, and I'm excited to see what does come of this experience. But I'm sad. I don't want to leave. I'm keeping so much of my furniture. Like, again, for once, I love everything, but that is a little big update as of right now. And if there are any of you out there who are going through this or just went through this, here I am in all of my glory, going through the same exact thing, and I am right there with you. And I'm gonna keep creating content. I'm gonna keep pushing stuff out, because you know what's gonna happen, and I'm claiming it right now. Just like I claimed in my last video, if you watched it, or not my last video, one of my recent videos, I was like, I'm gonna claim this in this moment. Well, I'm claiming this right now in this moment. I know that as soon as I make that choice, work's gonna pick back up, opportunities are gonna come back in, and I'm going to be like, why did I make this move? But it's all gonna happen for a reason, and I know it's gonna flourish into something, and I'm just really excited for that part of it. Good morning. I am headed to a follow-up dentist appointment. I just got back from the trip that I packed for. Obviously did not block that trip. We actually went to celebrate my mom's birthday. I don't know if I said that, but my mom's birthday just passed this past weekend, and it was a great time. I feel very refreshed, reset. I feel good. I woke up this morning, my skin was flourishing. I was like, Okay, so yeah, that's how I'm starting my Monday, and I'm also starting in very high spirits because, and this is how I know God is so good, a few campaigns rolled in. It's just confirmation that I am where it's confirmation again that I am where I'm supposed to be. I was put in this path 10 years ago for a reason, and I need to trust in him. I need to understand that he is going to come through regardless of where I feel like I need to go. So right now, that's the phase that I'm in, just sitting back and continuing to post, continuing to create, and knowing that I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm doing everything in my power to stay where I was put. So yeah, I just, even right now, I feel a little bit flustered because I'm just like, how? And I was just talking about this. The timing, the way that things happen is always crazy to me. It's always crazy, and it always happens this way when I think that I'm at my last straw and I don't know what to do and what is gonna come of this, and it feels like nothing is coming. It comes every time, every single time. And now I'm sitting here a few days later after filming that, and it's here, and I'm just like, what? And I'm not kidding you guys. I don't wish I was, because no, like, this is a blessing, but I just, if only you knew how many times I've been in a situation where I'm just like, I don't know how this is gonna turn, and then something is put in front of me at the very last moment. Oh, I'm so grateful. I could cry. I really could. So I don't know where to go with this. I'm just continuing doing what I'm doing, and it's gonna come. Like, I know it's gonna come, and it's gonna come to light, and it's gonna be made very clear what I need to do. So when you see those brand deals come in, just know that's where they came from. Just know. I think there was a little bit of confusion as far as, well, at least a few people were like, don't stop making videos, like, we still want to see you every once in a while. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm pivoting, or potentially pivoting, because I want to keep doing this. I by no means am gonna stop creating content. This is what I was put to do. Do you understand me? This is how you know it's a passion of mine, and this is how you know it's something I'm meant to be doing. It has been 5 months, right? Since April. Yeah, 5 months that this has quite literally just been a hobby. Money hasn't came in and it's been going out. It's been a hobby. It's quite literally been something I've been doing for fun, and I've still been pushing to do it because I just like doing it. And I'm like, what else would I be doing? But I'm gonna end off there. We're done talking about it for now, and I'll come back on camera after I get these nails done and show you what I got. I might also go to Target just to pick up some essentials. Actually, I have one more thing, and then I promise I'm done. And I'm saying this because I've been doing this for a very long time, and I can predict the type of comments that might come. They might come. So I'm just gonna put this out there because I do have, even though I'm nice, I do have boundaries. And one thing we are not going to do throughout this process and here moving forward, we are not gonna be in my pockets. And what that means is saying things in my comment section or on my phone. You should stop doing your nails. Well, you should stop spending on this. Well, all the hauls that you do and all the money that you spend on this, we're not doing that. Because one thing you don't know is how much is in my bank. You don't know how much I need to spend for my business to be able to make content. You don't know what is for me and what is for this. And this is why I've actually held back a lot on sharing certain things, is because I don't want that part. I don't want that part of it. But I also understand that you can share and have boundaries, and this is me having boundaries. So I'm going to share certain parts of my life, but what I'm not going to accept are certain things. And I get it. People say, oh, it just comes with the territory. Not on my territory. No. I am going to immediately delete and block and do all the things that I need to do in order to keep myself in the space of wanting to share, because absolutely not. And me saying this, I'm not talking to everybody that watches my videos, because I have a very, very supportive community that wouldn't even think to say that stuff. But I'm putting it out there for the people who do think to say that kind of stuff, which is not a lot of people. I really don't have issues ever, because us right here, we know we're like this. We know what makes sense, what doesn't, but there are the very few that come on and just say things that are just like, what? So I look how I feel. Look, wow, my hair is a wreck. Just got out of Target and Panda Express because I'm hungry, and that's just what we're gonna do today. I did get my nails done as well. So my nails, I'm not sure how I feel about them. They're this brown color. I think I'm gonna suck it up, but they're not my favorite. I should have gone a little bit darker, and I should have, yeah, I just should have gone a little bit darker. But like I said, I'm gonna stick it through. It's a pretty color, but I think it's really close to my skin tone, so it just, I don't know. But we'll see. Got pads because good wipes, these are my favorite. I got 2 sets, so I have 4 packs to keep at home. And I also have a toothpaste. This one I've tried the brand, but I've never tried this one. It's the vitamin C whitening toothpaste from Hello. It's the Sea Sparkle. It's supposed to give you 2 shades whiter teeth. I don't know, we shall see. Sorry, it's really bright, but it's that one. And the last thing that I got, I told you I was gonna stick to it. I was this close to getting like 4 or 5 things out of my list, but I was like, girl, you said you were gonna come in for what you needed. They had some sweatpants in there that were tall girl friendly, and I was kind of going back and forth because the fit was nice, but for some reason the fit was nice from the butt down, but the waist kind of looked a little bit off. So I was like, why am I gonna get these and potentially not wear them? I don't know, maybe I'll go back, I'll sit on them and see if I really want to go back for them. But the last thing that I got is a wallet, because I didn't even share with you guys, but in the midst of all of this going on, I lost my wallet. But I was like, you know what, it's fine, it is what it is, it's replaceable. I lost it for a reason. So I just got this one. So I had bought this one from Amazon, but I'm not a fan of the color for some reason. So I ended up getting this one instead from Target in the meantime until I get one that I actually really love. And right now I just quickly got some Panda Express because I'm actually gonna go get a haircut. I booked a spur of the moment appointment at a new hair salon that's literally just nearby where I'm at. Never been there. I browsed their work on Yelp and they have good reviews and good photos and stuff, so I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens, because I've been needing a haircut. The last time I cut my hair was February for my birthday, and we're now in September, so I'm long overdue for a trim slash cut, and I'm hoping that they will do a good job. I basically just want to add some dimension, not too much, because I really am loving the blunt cut, but you can see like right here it's pretty stringy, so I want to see if they can give me some va-va-voom. I maybe want to go a little bit at an angle and keep this pretty long, because when I tuck my hair back here, it's shorter than my hair back here, and that's not what I want. I want it to be longer. Or maybe I'll do long layers and some face framing pieces, because at this point I'm not cutting my hair any shorter. The bob was cute, it was a moment, and I love how it looks, but it is a lot more maintenance than having my hair longer, because for example, when I had my hair longer, I would curl it one day, the next day I would wake up and it would look really good. I could wear it like that again, or I could put it up in a ponytail and it would look cute. Whereas now I have to apply some sort of heat to my hair or pull it back slick. I have trimmed it at home, maybe like 2 or 3 times, but just like very soft trims here and there, like where I feel like I need it, but not a full-on professional haircut. So I'm gonna go and see what I end up walking out with. Okay, I'm closing out this video, but I wanted to come on here to show you how my hair turned out. This is now a few days later, and my hair is very dirty, and I was finally able to style it. here at home. I also chopped my nails off because that's just what I do when I don't like something, and I'm back to natural. But anyway, yeah, this is how my hair turned out, and I'm really happy with it, especially for it being a literal random little salon that I just popped up on. But I basically just asked for long layers. I asked for her to keep it pretty blunt at the bottom so the ends are still pretty, but she did go in and do long layers, so now there's more volume. It's not as flat. And then in the front I do kind of have like face framing pieces. Not really, these are still pretty long, but I just feel like this has so much more dimension, volume, and fluff, and I just have a feeling that this is going to grow out a lot better than if I would have just kept it at that straight blunt look. But I'm really liking it. I also did just film, not a makeup tutorial, but just me doing my makeup and showing you what products I used for a video that I have upcoming, so be on the lookout for that. I just did this really simple fall bronzy makeup look, but that is it. I have talked y'all's ears off in this vlog, but if you stuck till the end, I love you. Thank you so much for sticking through, because I know I was talking a lot. I was going through the footage and I was just like, girl, I cut out a lot because I was just really passionate about what I was saying. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Instantly connected when he caught my eye. Nothing ever was the same. Couldn't seem to get his picture out my mind. Then we took it all the way. I could have sworn he was just my type. Then he said to me, you're